हेलो एवरीवन, माय नेम इज़ बदर रहमान और मैं रेहान स्कूल रंगीन कैंपस में पढ़ता हूँ। तो आज हम लोग फिर से कॉलोनी करेंगे नए टॉपिक पे। आज का हमारा टॉपिक है माइक्रो हैबिट्स। तो चलते हैं हम लोग माया के पास। हेलो माया, हाउ आर यू?
What's up?
हेलो माया, हाउ आर यू?
Good, thanks. Just hanging out.
You are
You been up to
ready?
anything interesting today?
Yeah. Our topic is I
Yeah,
have I
sorry, I
have
think I
10
got.
questions. I have 10 questions. First
Oh,
question
nice.
is First question is, what are micro habits?
Micro habits are basically tiny, super small versions of larger habits you want to build. Like instead of work out for an hour, it's do one push up. Or instead of write a novel, it's write one sentence. They're so small they feel almost ridiculous, but that's the point. Almost impossible not to do.
Okay. My second,
Okay.
my sec, my second question is, why are micro habits considered effectively for personal growth?
They work because they hack your brain. Big changes feel overwhelming and trigger resistance. Micro habits bypass that because they're so small, there's no drama around them. You don't feel tired or have to prep yourself, so it gets that initial momentum rolling. Plus, they build confidence when you realize, oh, I actually did the thing, which makes you want to do more.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
my third question is, how do micro habits different from regular habits?
Regular habits usually have a clear goal. I want to get fit. So you set a workout schedule. Micro habits flip that around. They don't start with a goal, they start with the behavior itself, just doing one thing. A normal habit says exercise 3 times a week. A micro habit says do 5 jumping jacks when you brush your teeth. No goal needed, just behavior.
Okay. My fourth question is, can you give me an example of simple micro habit?
Um, Definitely. Here are a few. Read one page of a book before bed, do one squat after getting out of the chair, write down one thing you're grateful for each morning, or drink a glass of water before your first coffee. Super tiny stuff that stacks onto things you already do.
Oh, okay. My fifth question is, how do micro habits help in building consistency?
Consistency is basically habit stacking. Every time you do something you've made automatic, like brush your teeth, you add one tiny behavior on top of it. No mental weight because it happens right after something you already do. Micro habits help turn into consistent routines that way.
Okay. My sixth question is, why is starting small important when following new habit?
Starting small is key because it lowers the bar to zero. If your goal is to run every morning, but then you miss one day, it feels like you failed. But if your goal is just to put on your running shoes, even when you don't run, you haven't failed. You still accomplish something. Small wins build momentum instead of setting you back each time.
Oh yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
My seventh question is, how long does it usually take for a micro habits to become a routine?
It's different for everyone, but roughly around 21 to 66 days. The thing about micro habits is once they're solid, they feel automatic. The biggest factor is the repetition when they stick, like brush your teeth. The first few weeks are when discipline kicks in to overcome those initial bumps in the road.
Okay. My it question is, what role does
Okay.
motivation play in winning micro habit?
Mm, motivation's overrated. The whole point of micro habits is they work even when motivation's gone because they're so tiny. You don't have to be excited or motivated. Just do this stupid small thing. You're building a system that doesn't rely on emotion, it just happens by default. That's why it's more about discipline than willpower.
Yeah. My ninth
Yeah,
question is, how can micro habit improve mental or physical health?
big mental health stuff like anxiety or depression don't get fixed by huge changes. But micro habits like 1 minute of meditation daily or writing down one good thing actually build up. The physical stuff is the same thing. One push up leads to more. A small walk becomes a longer walk. It's tiny, consistent action that slowly rewires physical and mental patterns.
Yeah, my last question is, what challenge might people face when they try to build micro habits?
The biggest one is thinking small is too easy to matter or forgetting they exist because they're so tiny. Also, getting bored with something too simple. The trick is to remember that the point is consistency over intensity. Stick with that one squat or reading that one page, even if it feels silly at first. They came over.
Okay, we have done it. Bye bye, Maya. ओके टू एवरीवन, आज के लिए बस इतना ही। फिर मिलेंगे एक और एक नई वीडियो में। तब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफ़िज़।